From Peoria, VideoMax Limited presents Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Sandra Hall and Brett Lemmick. Our news anchors are Jennifer French and Lawson Barger. News interviewer is Joanna Maggio. And the Midstate News Team. State of the Arts with Stanzi Wolf. Sports with Brian Beto, Drew Clark, and Danny Chonakis. Amanda Swanson takes us about town. Daniel Shore takes us exploring Bradley. Lamara Johnson is our street team. Casey Schwartz says, let's eat. Anna Deep is in need. Shannon Pierce says, get real. And on beat with Rihanna Pouncey. Our Tech Talk segment, producer and host is Troy Amick. And now, from America's friendliest city, VideoMax Limited presents Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Sandra Hall and Brett Lemmick. Take it away, kids.
To the moon and beyond. Blast off with us on Midstate Magazine as we take a futuristic look into the year 3000.
We are your futuristic hosts.
Hi, I'm Sandra Divatron Hall 3.0.
And I'm Robotron Brett X92 Lemmick 3.1. Just kidding.
Anyways.
So we're going to look into the future today.
Yes.
A lot planned. I was actually thinking about this last night, and I really think the future works as a metaphor for the alienation of the middle-class post-industrial America. Don't you agree?
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. I saw that. I saw that on TV, and I thought it sounded smart, so I figured I'd use it. It didn't work.
Right.
Anyways, so the future.
The future.
What do you see in the future, Sandra?
I see cars flying in the sky.
Cars flying in the sky?
Yes.
Okay.
Not on the ground, but in the sky.
Now that's going to be like, are they going to be like radio powered or like fire powered, solar powered?
Solar power, like that. Anything.
Not a bad idea.
I can see myself soaring through the sky, waving down on you on Earth.
Down on me?
Down
I'll have a flying car and it'll be like 15 feet above you.
15? I'll go 20 feet.
25.
30.
Anyways, so that's cars. What about like other things like cities or like technology?
Oh, I can imagine the city life. Oh, it'd be so beautiful. Everything iced out, just out there.
In Peoria?
No, in the sky. Peoria won't be here.
Okay. Well, I look forward to the cars, then we'll drive to Peoria. Well, why don't we take a little sketch of cars? We'll do that during news, and we'll go to news with Jennifer and Lawson.
Thank you, Sandra and Brett. I'm Lawson Barger.
And I'm Jennifer French. Thank you for joining us this evening. About a dozen Bradley University students are volunteering to create a mural set at the Southside Mission's new Promise Center hallway, an effort to make the facility more home-like for the homeless women and children who take refuge there. Southside Mission has 4 additional walls that it hopes artists will volunteer their time to feel something beautiful and uplifting. Anyone interested can call the mission at 495-4154. The 7-foot-tall, 20-foot-long mural will be completed by early October. The Greater Peoria Regional Airport is now offering a new direct flight to Tampa Bay, run by Allegiant Air. The new flight will land at St. Petersburg Clearwater International Airport, which is a secondary airport in the Tampa market. Security and Advertising Digital Information Systems, otherwise known as SADI, are catching on the transit industry. SADI provides bus passengers with 2 flat-screen monitors that play advertising, spots, safety messages, and other informational material. An optional TV camera can also provide a security option with the SADI system. The camera is designed to work with face identification software in order to identify criminals.
The average price of a gallon of regular gasoline in Illinois is now about $2.71 compared to slightly above $3 a gallon a year ago and about $3.16 a month ago, according to Oil Price Information Service. Oil prices have fallen by almost 3%, dropping below $64 a barrel. Officials say that the falling prices at the pump are common at this time of year when demand for gasoline traditionally tapers off. The multi-million-dollar reconstruction of I-74 is entering its final stage. The $499 million 4-year project will transform the city's central artery into a safer and more efficient interstate. Heavy construction activity is ongoing at the War Memorial Drive interchange as work crews install beams that will soon hold an I-74 overpass construct new ramps and walls that surround the interstate. All of the ramps on I-74 are expected to be open in late October or early November, with the entire project being complete by November 17th.
OSF St. Francis Medical Center has been granted permission by the Illinois Health Facilities Planning Board to begin the $234 million modernization project. The joint effort with the Children's Hospital of Illinois, called Milestone Project, will stand 8 stories high and be located in the medical center's downtown campus. The project is being called the largest building project in Peoria's history. Groundbreaking is slated for 2007, with it ready for patients in early 2010. Bradley University alumni Caroline and Bob Turner established a $1.5 million endowment to create the Turner Center for Entrepreneurship in 2002. And recently, the couple gave $3 million a gift to establish an endowment professorship for the Foster College of Business Administration's entrepreneurship major.
Bradley University former provost Stan Liberty departed in spring 2005, thus leaving the school to find a replacement. However, the search has ended and Diane Lee has the story.
The year-long search for Bradley University's provost and vice president of academic affairs ended in July. Peter Johnson plans to put the university on a national spotlight.
Bradley is really on an ascendancy from being recognized as a very strong and very accomplished Midwestern regional university, moving now to the national stage. And I wanted to be part of that.
His main focus is to improve the Bradley experience to offer a better learning environment for students.
One of the things that my enrollment management staff has got on the front of their to-do list is to keep increasing our student diversity. But while at the same time we're trying to increase the student diversity, the other thing is we're trying to increase our faculty diversity.
For Midstate Magazine, Diane Lee.
Thanks, Diane. Caterpillar Inc. is helping District 150 launch a marketing strategy this year by paying the market value salary for a new director who will coordinate the effort. For 2 years, Caterpillar will cover the salary of a district director of marketing and public affairs. The district is looking for someone with at least 7 years' experience in the field. The director will serve as the district's media contact and will be responsible for the development of a marketing and communication strategy.
Fall is here and the pumpkin festivals have begun. Claire Johnson has a story.
Every town is known for something, and Morton is known for its pumpkin festival. This annual delight has become a family tradition for many of the town's residents. While children show off their unique pieces of art, parents work hard preparing pork chops and pumpkin foods, the most popular of which come out of the dessert tent.
All the sweet stuff comes out of here. Pie, ice cream, cheesecake, just about anything that we have sweet goes out of here.
The desserts aren't the only thing that draw area residents to the Pumpkin Festival. Numerous rides and games dot the horizon, but the real fun lies in being a part of Morton's pumpkin history.
It's fun, I love it. It's in my blood to be here and doing this. I love every minute of this. I take a whole week off of work just to do all this, so I love it.
For Midstate Magazine, I'm Claire Johnson.
Thank you, Claire. Due to the increase in the number of Illinois wineries over the past 10 years, the Illinois Bureau of Tourism declared September as Illinois Wine Month. The state now produces 500,000 gallons of wine each year, with Illinois wineries accounting for 20 million annually.
Bradley University officials are asking for help in their search for a school mascot. In April, the NCAA announced that the school could keep the nickname of the Braves. However, with the search for the right mascot, there are 2 guidelines. It must represent both genders and does not have any Native American innuendos. All ideas should be creative, having to do with the school's tradition, and of course, bleed the red and white colors. All of the ideas must be submitted by October 15th. If you would like to submit an idea, email or mail them to Dr. Mitch Griffin, Chairman of the Mascot Selection Committee, Bradley University, 1501 West Bradley Avenue, Peoria, Illinois, 61625. And now we're tossing it over to Brian with sports.
Well, thanks, Lawson. I hear some students are suggesting the idea of a red and white squirrel mascot with so many squirrels running around Bradley's campus. Well, one place you won't find the mascot performing is at a college football game where in the NCAA, with so many early Goliath matchups already by the boards, many teams have already been knocked out of the national championship picture, which is once again has sparked the talk surrounding the BCS controversy. Is the system legit, or should they go to a playoff system? One of Midstate's own knows the perfect solution. With that being said, let's kick it to one-on-one with Drew Clark.
Thanks, Brian. Once again, the Bowl Championship Series is under fire. College football's system of crowning a national champion has been an object of criticism since its inception. 4 bowl games make up this system. The Rose Bowl, the Orange Bowl, Fiesta Bowl, and Sugar Bowl rotate the national championship each year. I, for one, believe this system is in need of revamping. The BCS awards the big-name programs within the big conferences, giving little favor to lesser-known schools and conferences. Teams this year, such as West Virginia and Louisville, could have successful seasons and still not have a chance to contend for a national championship. A playoff system, much like in college basketball or high school football, could be one possible remedy. This will give the underdog a chance for once and bring much more parity to the game of college football. Back to you, Brian.
Well, thanks, Drew. I'm sure a lot of the writers across America and some of the powerhouse schools in the country wouldn't mind your suggestion. I'm sure a playoff system would also benefit some of the smaller schools and lesser-known schools, such as Bradley, who has not lost in quite a lot of decades. Now back to you, Lawson.
Thanks, Brian. In this week's Oddly Enough, an Italian thief accidentally turned himself in after losing his cellular phone while robbing an elderly lady. The 77-year-old victim handed over the phone that the bag snatcher had dropped to police. After calling his own number, the thief was lured to a meeting where he was arrested, news agency Aggie reported on Monday. When the thief arrived at the meeting point, he had already robbed another old lady and was riding a stolen scooter. Well, thanks for joining us at Midstate News. I'm Lawson Barger.
And I'm Jennifer French.
And I'm Brian Beto. Back to you, Sandra and Brett.
Thanks, Lawson and Jennifer. So, Brett, what are you drawing over there?
You know, it's a little futuristic car. How about yours?
I'm drawing a futuristic car myself.
Yeah?
I think mine's going to be better.
Okay. Well, we'll let the audience decide.
All right.
You want to show yours? Okay. Let's see.
Bam.
Wow. So tell me about your futuristic car.
This will be not traveling on wheels, but on spears in the air. So this is a sports coupe. So if you want to pick up ladies in this, this is the car to drive.
Wow. So what colors does this come in?
Silver and black and blue and whatever colors are in the future.
Cool.
What about you?
Well, it may look like it's been drawn by a 3rd grader, but this is the car of the future.
Oh, it has a cute little nose.
It's not cute, it's manly. And these are solar power things, and we're going to take a little sketch of fashion when we come next.
All
but
right,
first, we're going to go to In Need with Anna Deep.
Paintings, sculptures, and music surrounds the night. This celebration of the arts is held annually by arts partners at the Cornstalk Theater to recognize Peoria's growing culture. Suzette Boulay is the executive director for the group.
We feel the value of arts partners to the community is that we serve as the collective voice of the arts community. Our job is to ensure that the arts stay alive, that they stay on the community map.
Arts Partners started about 8 years ago. This non-for-profit organization devotes its work to marketing and promoting arts in Peoria.
Awareness. I mean, I think that's probably one of their big missions, just to let the community know this Peoria, this town of a little over 100,000 people, that has so much to offer.
I feel Arts Partners works in that direction to make it available not only to the critics and the collectors and the elite group, but to everybody.
A research conducted by Bradley University shows the arts does have a positive impact to the community, but unfortunately the Peoria City Council announced cuts in funding.
The reason we did that is the arts partner, we feel those taxes should be used by the Civic Center Authority itself, because they're having budget problems. And secondly, not all of us are convinced that that's a proper use of tax dollars.
The Peoria Civic Center Authority gives 2.5% of its collected restaurant tax to arts partners. City Council agreed to reduce the amount from $100,000 to $75,000 for this coming year.
The kind of cultural, artistic, and creative amenities that Arts Partners produces here are just the kind of thing that are going to attract the most creative corporations to locate here. It's going to produce great citizens. It's going to help us improve our school system. And it's going to create a community that everybody's going to want to move to, be a part of, and stay here and enjoy. That's what they're going to get out of it.
The City Council will review the agreement again next year.
We might further reduce it, or we might eliminate it. And we simply would tell the Civic Center Authority, no, you cannot give part of those restaurant taxes to any other group.
We're disappointed by it, and so we're going to have to work harder to try to make up that difference from other sources.
For Midstate Magazine, this is Anna Deep.
Thanks, Anna. So, Brett, fashion nice here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's yours looking?
Really futuristic. How about yours?
Very futuristic. You know, I wouldn't wear it, but you know, I'm not in the future yet. We'll see.
So let's see what yours looks like.
Okay. Well, I call him Bob, and this is what he wears. Now, it may look like a belt, but nothing is too small or too big in the future, because you press a button and it just fits to your clothing. So you gain weight, lose weight, it just fits to each person, one size for everyone, and that's what he wears.
Wow, mine's just a simple outline of shapes and colors and
Ooh,
patterns
I like
that would dominate the future runway.
Wow. What's her name?
Sandra.
Sandra. Wow. I like that skirt with the
Well, thank you.
circles.
So I think maybe Sandra and Bob should go out sometime in the future.
Oh, well, we could talk about that in a little while. Why don't we see Let's Eat with Casey Schwartz.
This week on Let's Eat, we're at Touche on Pioneer Parkway in Knoxville in Peoria, where I got to sit down and learn about the restaurant and its food.
The restaurant's been open for 2 years. We do some nice beef dishes, a lot of sauteed chicken, a little bit of pasta. We try to kind of have a well-rounded view of you know, what we want to do here as far as the food goes.
While visiting Touche, I was lucky enough to be able to sample a premier dish. This filet steak has just been introduced to their menu. Wrapped in bacon and then sauteed in Jim Beam, these steaks are covered with deliciously fresh portobello mushrooms and onions and served hot and ready to eat.
This is amazing.
If your appetite isn't up to par, you can also come to Touche and sit at their bar to sample some of their great wines.
Well, we just got done with our review of Touche, and I will have to say that this place is absolutely amazing. Not only is the food great, the service is amazing. It's a very great place if you want to go for a late night date or if you want to come here with your family. So overall, I would give Touche a 4 out of 5 rating, and that about does it for our edition of Let's Eat. I'm Casey Swears.
Thanks, Casey. So, technology in the future. What about that?
I'm looking forward to it. You know, so far everything's been coming smaller and wireless and this and that. I think we have a lot to look forward to in the future, like Willy Wonka when the chocolate bar.
Factory. I love that movie.
Yeah, so like, you know, they put it through a TV and then you
Right.
can actually like reach through it during commercials.
I wish I was that Oompa Loompa. I just wanted to be.
Imagine if they had it today, like if people were watching us and they could just, we could be in their living room like talking to them. It would be like 3D.
Wow.
That'd be a little weird though, you know, me sitting on a bunch of people's couches just, you know, well, here's Midstate Magazine. You can go in the kitchen and grab yourself a drink.
Oh yeah, I like that.
So what do you think
idea.
about technology in the future?
I can only imagine what we have now in 2006. 3,000 will be beyond belief.
And imagine 4,000.
4,000. What about 5,000?
Well, 5,000, it'd stop there.
Right, let's stop there.
We'd all move to Mars and, you know, maybe Jupiter. But why don't we go to a street team with Lamar Johnson?
Hi, I'm Lamar Johnson, and we're downtown in Peoria, and we're trying to find out how much people know about geography. All right, we're here with Abe Lincoln, our good old buddy Abe. So Abe, I know it's been a while since you've been around, but can you tell me how many U.S. states there are? All right, can you name 3 Central American countries for me?
What was that again?
Name 3 Central American countries.
Central American countries. South America.
Do you know what the longest river is in the world?
In the world?
Yes.
Oh, my. I would think the Missouri River.
Okay, do you know the longest river in the world?
In the Yahtzee? The Yahtzee? The Yahtzee?
Can you name 3 Central countries, Central American countries?
Yes, Panama, Guatemala, and Mexico. Does that count?
Do you know the longest river in the world?
It's either the Amazon or the Nile. I think it's the Amazon.
How about the largest state? All right, well, I understand he's kind of busy right now, but thanks for your time, man. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Lamara Johnson. Back to you, Sandra and Brett.
Thanks, Lamara. Now, the language in the future. I can see that being universal, where all the languages of the world come together as one.
Yeah, well,
Brett, what's wrong?
No, I was just saying that. Oh, wait, sorry. That's the language of the future. It's a mix of English, Spanish, French, and pretty much everything. Like you said, universal.
Wow, do you think I could, that?
Yeah.
It didn't come out right, though.
No, you just need the time machine, then you learn a little bit about it, dive into the culture.
We're going into a time machine right now.
Go on time machine.
All right.
You're learning. Stuff around you. There's flying cars, fashion.
All right. Oh, fashion. Okay.
All right, now go there.
I'm there.
You're meeting a Martian.
Me and Martian.
Say hi.
Hi.
Now say hi in his language.
Hi.
Perfect. That's
I
how
did
you say
it.
That's how you say it.
All right. I like that time machine.
So that's pretty much how you do it. Those are the basics. We can go a little more in deep first. So that's language. Now, let me translate that. That's let's go to State of the Arts with Stanzi Wolf.
Thanks, Sandra and Brett. Today we are joined by jazz pianist John Phillips. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, glad to be here.
I have a question for you.
All right.
What is jazz?
Well, as many people as there are that many definitions. But basically what it is improvisation. Okay, you don't just make it up out of the blue. You start with something and you keep that tune in mind. You never let it out of your mind, and you do things that work around the musical sphere of this tune. Tunes consist of melodies, which is like the floor of a bridge, and the chords, which would be like the pylons that hold up the bridge. And they work together, the chords and the melody. So you observe this when you do your improvisation. So you're still doing this. You're still doing that tune. It isn't just, like,
Well, can you give me a little example of?
oh, Jingle Bells. Now this is fairly straight. Then you mix it up a little bit. It's still Jingle Bells. It's still Jingle Bells.
Yeah, but it's
Or
really.
you could have. Or something like that. You're still playing the tune, but you're elaborating on it. It's like, I suppose in comedy, what do you call it, the free-form comedy, where you take a topic
Yeah.
and you jump at it.
Yeah. And so, how did you get into playing piano in the first place?
I was forced into it as a young child.
Forced into it.
My grandparents had a big chain, and they put it on the piano, but I escaped when I was about 6 from all that stuff. And I ended up, I played clarinet because it was smaller. It's easier to carry a clarinet than a piano. And then I was very big as a small kid. That doesn't sound right, but I was a very large little kid. And I was the only one that could hold a tuba. So I was put on tuba.
Forced into another instrument?
Which I liked. And then that led to string bass. And I found a guitar in the attic my great-grandmother brought over from Norway. And I wasn't supposed to play that, but of course I did. And I played that, and I always fooled around with piano, but I didn't really get serious in piano until I was in the Air Force Band in Washington. And they were totally out of piano players. So when the colonel tells the sergeant he's now a piano player, you get busy.
Yeah.
But I work mostly on piano now. Once in a while I get a chance to play bass. I love to play bass.
So bass is your instrument of choice then?
Oh yeah, you know, big old thing. I played the pit band for Thoroughly Modern Millie on bass.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done that for so long. It just felt good doing it.
Well, so where can people see you play now?
It's all private stuff.
Okay.
Weddings, wakes, courts martials, bar mitzvahs, surcloggings, igloo meltings, IRS audits, anything. Rent parties, you know, I just got fired party, IRS audit party, any kind of a party there is, I'd be glad to play for it. But I play some outdoors, maybe not all those. I've never played an igloo melting party, but I played divorce parties and things of that sort. But in fact, I'm playing 2 parties this week. I mean, in private homes. And then, let's see, Friday night I'm at one of the local country clubs.
Oh, okay. And so you play, well, you write some pieces too.
I arrange music for big bands and sometimes school bands.
Why don't you play us another tune?
I can't play what I wrote because you need
Okay.
a 17-piece band really to play that.
Yeah, we'll play something else that you like.
Okay, you pick one.
I can't pick one. Well, you know the Maple Leaf Rag, right?
If I can remember all that, let's see. I don't remember how it goes. That's not it. That's a different tune. How about a Beatles tune? I can show you some stuff.
That's fine.
And of course, some people like Boogie Woogie, and they play.
Mr. Phillips, we're about out of time right now.
We're done?
Yep. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
That was easy.
For State of the Arts, I'm Stanzi Wolf. Back to you, Sandra and Brett.
Thanks, Nanzi.
So, cities in the future. Like, people are watching Midstate Magazine from their home right now.
Right.
When they look out the window in the future, what is the map going to look like?
I can only imagine. I think it's going to be virtually out of sight. You have buildings flying everywhere. But
Buildings flying everywhere?
Yes,
First
buildings
cars,
flying
now
everywhere.
buildings. Okay.
Buildings flying away. If, for instance, if I'm hungry, I want McDonald's come to my house rather than me going all the way over there.
Wow. And moving would be so easy. You just drive to Vegas or...
Get in a spaceship and just travel where you have to go.
What would Las Vegas look like in the future? With all the buffets? Oh, actually, food.
Food. I love food.
And little pills. You just eat a pill and then, you know, you're not hungry for the rest of the day.
You know what? I saw something on TV where they had like little edible pills and they had beans and Brussels sprouts and vegetables.
It tasted like?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
I
Can you
don't know how
imagine
that
ramen
adventurous.
noodles in a pill?
Ramen noodles? And just
Yeah.
kind of like compress it? And would you have
Then
to add
we're done.
water?
I don't think we're
Or you
going to
take the
need
pill
water.
They take your pill, you drink the water, and then it just like expands in your stomach?
I think that would be kind of cool.
I think we're onto something. Well, we should copyright that.
Yeah, we'll just keep that to ourselves for now.
Okay, don't tell anyone.
I won't tell anybody.
So, in the future, we are going to start a business for food in the form of pills. And no one else is going to take our idea.
No. It's between me and you.
Okay, let's write that down.
All right.
I'll remember that. Well, it's been a good show, and always remember,
Look back into the past, live in the present, and look forward to your future.
a week from today, 5:30, Channel 22. See you then.
Bye.